Hey guys, I haven't done a games I've recently purchased video in a long time, so I thought I would do one. And let me get started. First up is 1080 snowboarding for the N64. One of my favorite snowboarding games I've played, and it's a pretty good multiplayer. If you have another person, I mean. It's pretty fun, competitive, just racing down the hills and whatnot. Next is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the first one. This game got me and my friends excited. Like, we played this every day when it first came out for like a month straight, and let me tell you now, it has not aged well. The graphics are just horrendous. I can't play it anymore. I have to go play Project 8 or Proving Grounds or whatever to satisfy my Tony Hawk needs, because these graphics suck. But back in the day, it was amazing. Another one that I think has not aged well, and 007 GoldenEye is that. I know it's like the pinnacle of console first-person shooters, but it really has not aged well. If you go back and play it, at least for me, I just couldn't do it. The controls aren't as good as what we have now, and I know I used to play this all the time and with like split screen with all my friends. It was so fun then, but it's just not fun anymore. Another one I got was a sealed copy of Paperboy, and I'm planning on keeping it sealed. I paid like $2 for this, and on eBay it's like $50 sealed, so I'm keeping it sealed. Next up is a sealed copy of Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga. I have this cart only, and I found this sealed for $2, so I thought I would keep it. It's one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games, so now I have a sealed one. Kind of sucks that it's a player's choice, but can't complain for $2. Next up is a couple PlayStation 1 games. And they're all they're all greatest hits, which kind of sucked, but they were all like 50 cents a piece, and they're good titles too. Croc, Legend of the Gombos. Sorry, couldn't see it very well. I haven't even played this one yet, honestly, because my PlayStation 2 is not hooked up, and I probably won't even get around to playing this. Tomb Raider, one of my favorite series, is on the original PlayStation. Not so much nowadays, but back in the day, this was so fun. Me and I forgot who else I played this with, but I used to play this all the time with someone else. Can't remember though. Legend of Spyro. I already have this non-players hits, but non-greatest hits, but for 50 cents I picked up another one. And Spyro, Year of the Dragon. I remember trying to play this one when I was younger and getting stuck somewhere. I don't remember. I thought it was a glitch in the game back then, so I just stopped playing it, but I may end up going back to that if I can find my memory card from back then. Next is a system that I have, and the reason I got this was because my Super Nintendo a month and a half ago broke, finally, after years of use, and my uncle called me like a week later, and he was like, I found a boxed, complete Super Nintendo at a thrift store for like $20. So I was like, get it, and I bought it off him. I paid him $20, he shipped it out to me, and I'm now a proud owner of a complete, with all styrofoam, pamphlets, everything, Super Nintendo, and it works perfectly. It's not yellowed or anything, and it's in really good condition. It looks brand new. The controllers were still wrapped. All the cables were still in the wrapping, like, you know, that plastic wrapping stuff. Yeah, they're all still sealed, except the console was already out, but still, $20, you can't beat that. Next is the Bioshock 2 Special Edition. You guys saw me do an unboxing of this if you've watched my videos before, and there's a spider on my bed. So, I got that. And lastly, I got these two really bad conditioned Intellivision games. The first one is Space Battle. These are really pushing the bad part. I mean, these things are wrecked. They're just like destroyed. They're like $1.25 at a thrift store I went to this morning. And Space Armada. This one's in a little better condition, but still, I mean, I never really see Intellivision games, so I always pick them up if I see anything boxed like this, even if the condition's this bad. I mean, this one's just like falling apart down here and just coming apart and stuff. But for $1.25, it was not a bad deal. So there you guys go. That was my games I've recently purchased. 6. I think I'm on 6. Yeah, so it was my 6th one. Stay tuned for my Bioshock 2 impressions video. I know I said I'm doing it, but it's coming out. I'm still finishing playing the online some more so I can get a better impression for you guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some future videos.